hurt these girls really, really bad. My daughter had to see her daddy be killed on live TV.
The Houston family of George Floyd could barely bring themselves to speak for the first time since his death.
Family members say Floyd never even got the chance to meet his 3-year-old granddaughter. Now they are hoping those responsible are brought to justice.
Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Daryl Franklin.
And I'm Melanie Townsend. There is an uneasy tension right now across Minneapolis where protesters, angry over the death of George Floyd, set fire to a police precinct and other buildings overnight.
This afternoon, one of the officers involved in his death was arrested, and Jay Gray has our top story.
4 days after witness video shows his knee across the neck of George Floyd. Just minutes before Floyd's death, Minnesota police officer Derek Chauvin is now in custody.
He has been charged with third-degree murder. We are in the process of continuing to review the evidence. There may be subsequent charges later.
The arrest comes with pockets of the city still smoldering, locked down by police and the National Guard, Minneapolis on edge.
Generations of pain is manifesting itself in front of the world, and the world is watching.
This is what the world is seeing. An evacuated police precinct burning to the ground. Other buildings swallowed by flames or overrun by looters.
This is like a war zone in front of our eyes right now.
3 straight nights of protests, frustration spilling over and into the streets after Floyd's death.
They lynched him in front of everybody, and we all seen it.
Minnesota's governor promising justice with indications from the prosecutor other officers involved could face charges.
It is my expectation that justice for the officers involved in this will be swift, that it will come in a timely manner.
But many of those gathering each night say it's already taken too long.
If there would have been charges and somebody arrested right away, then this wouldn't have happened.
Now, many here worry.
You can't tell by the tone of my voice, the tears on my face, and I'm just saying that's how concerned I am.
About what could come next. Jay Gray, NBC News.
CNN correspondent Omar Jimenez was arrested by Minnesota State Police on live TV this morning. During his live report, Jimenez fully cooperated with authorities and offered to move if he was standing in the wrong area. Despite having press credentials, Jimenez, his producer and photographer were all detained. CNN had another correspondent, Josh Campbell, reporting live from about a block away. He was not arrested. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz apologized and called the arrest totally inadvertent and unacceptable, adding that he takes full responsibility for the incident.
Tonight, President Donald Trump and Joe Biden are weighing in on the death of George Floyd. For his response, President Trump took to Twitter saying, quote, "These thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd." He goes on to say when the looting starts, the shooting starts. And Joe Biden says he's spoken to George's family and condemned what he calls an act of brutality that led to Floyd's death. He says America has an open wound on race and recounted a string of incidents where African Americans engaged in everyday activities, then had run-ins with police and violence.
And once again, we had the words, heard the words, and they heard them. I can't breathe. An act of brutality so elemental, it did more than deny one more black man in America his civil rights and his human rights. It denied him of his very humanity.
Congressional Black Caucus members are demanding justice after the recent series of killings of black Americans across the country. They're calling the acts of violence modern-day lynchings and are demanding Congress make it a federal crime. Lawmakers say passing anti-lynching legislation remains their first order of business and far from the last. A vote on the bill has not yet